I really wanted to come and give a quick message. And I just want to send out love to everyone who is watching this now or who's watching this later. Whenever you watch it, it's for you. So, sending you love today. It's Sunday. I hope you're getting your rest in. I hope that you're replenishing your spirit. I hope you're writing or reading or doing something nerdy or doing something that feeds you, feeds your soul. But I really wanted to just come in with a message of you have to, get messy, really, really messy, truly messy to flourish and to flourish in your boundaries and to flourish on your journey. And I thought about this because I've been very transparent about my journey so far on here. Writing is very therapeutic for me. I tell all my business because I don't talk to people about my business. Do my family read it? No, they're not supposed to because I tell my business on them. Anyway, beside the point. uh, I've been writing about my journey with my mother. My mother has lived with me for 9 years. I'm 36. Hi, Danielle. I'm glad you understand that. So we see each other. I see you, you see me. I appreciate that. My mother, she has been living with me for 9 years. I'm 36. She moved in with me when I was 27, I think 26 or 27. And she asked could she stay for 2 weeks. And she's been living with me for 9 years. It was 9 years officially last month. Now, I am the only child of my mom, and I've been like the good girl, the good daughter. I have been like the primary caretaker. You 36 too? Hey, late bloomers. What's up, late bloomers? What's up? We are everything. I just want to throw this out here. Side note, I'm getting off track, but late bloomers are the bomb. Okay, the women who are doing things in their late 30s, early 40s, we're amazing. Okay, we may have came into some awareness late in the game, or we may just, start choosing us finally. But we amazing. There's no time like the right time, like right now. So, okay. Now, do I really want to? I'm still grappling with the fact that I'm about to be 40 soon. That's just not me. Yes, weedabomb.com for real. I have not accepted that I'm going to be 40 in like less than 3 years or 3.5 years. But I'm still grateful. It's a definitely a blessing to reach 36. I turned 37 on October 1st. So it's a blessing. I'm grateful for it all. I look good. I smell good. I am good. Period. That's the energy you have to have as a late bloomer. Okay. I look good. I smell good. I am good. Everything's good. Okay. All good things flow to me. Okay. Let me get back on topic. Danielle, I love the energy. Okay. So back on topic. My mom my mom has been living with me for 9 years. And I have been the good daughter. I have been the caretaker. I have been the person that always smiles and just, placates. Like I let my mom run free reign. And I kind of have been letting my inner child, like how I was as a kid, I've been letting that play out as an adult. So my mama just had free reign. My mama is a Capricorn, and so she got to have things her way. So it's been a journey because I have felt like I have taken on the role as a parent instead of the child as far as caretaking. But then there's been no peace in my house because I have not felt that I can be my true self. And if I show bits of my true self, it will shut down. So it all accumulated towards the beginning of this year. I started having a I don't give a fuck attitude. I started just going off. I was full of rage. I was going off on my mom. I was snapping. And this was building because I had resentment for her, but really I had resentment for myself because I hadn't been honest. I had been angry. I had been sad. I had been filled with resentment for like not choosing myself and putting myself last and thinking that if you just do right by other people, that they'll do right by you. Or if you just, you know, extend yourself, that people are going to treat you the same way you treat them, or they're going to, it don't work like that. So I had been pissed. I was over it and I was snapping. I was snapping and I had to take leave from work because I was emotionally burnt out. I could not get out of bed. And so then I got a therapist. And my therapist really, really told me that it's time that you got messy. It's okay you were pissed. It's okay that you're going off. It's okay that you're angry. But that anger is trying to tell you something. That anger, there's a deeper root to here. There's a deeper root to why you're feeling the way that you're feeling. And you need to unpack that. And so once I really said with myself and I really was like, why are you angry? It was because I didn't want to live with my mama no more. I did not want my mom to live with me anymore. I love my mom. She gave me life. I'm so grateful for her. She's divine. But I had been denying myself and denying my truth for so long that I was so angry. I could not even be around her. I didn't want to talk to her. And so before I thought I knew what boundaries were, but I realized I had not been implementing boundaries. And I think a lot of us, we always talk about boundaries. We talk about, we talk about, well, let me backtrack. A lot of people make it seem like it's easy to do boundaries. You just got to stand up for yourself. You say no, or you tell them that you're not going to do this. You set standards. But if you've never actually been a person who has spoken up for yourself, who has prioritized your peace, who has prioritized your wellness over others, it is hard in the beginning. Okay. And it's not just for parents. This is for friendships. This is relationships. If you're not used to speaking up for yourself, if you're not used to holding yourself accountable to how people should treat you or how you want to be treated, doing it feels like almost a death to self because it is so uncomfortable. It is paralyzing, and you don't know what's on the other side of standing up for yourself. You don't know how this other person's going to take it. You don't know what they're going to do. You don't even know if this relationship is going to be salvageable. You don't know that. There you go. Exactly. It's not easy if you haven't learned how to set them. It's not easy, but it gets easier because you feel empowered. But the initial part of it is hell. So when I had my therapist and she was telling me I need to set boundaries with my mom, she's like, "What do you want to do?" And I was like, I want her to move out. I don't know how this is going to work. She really, but I don't want to be the caretaker no more. I don't even want to work at my job no more. I don't want to do none of this. It's a wrap. I'm done with this life. I have swallowed too much to appease everybody, and I'm still suffering. So I don't want to do none of it. So the my therapist is like, "Girl," and she's a black woman. She's like, "Girl, do it." she she said, "Let's come with some steps." Okay, because it ain't about your mama. It ain't about the job. It's about you. What's for you? What feels good for you? What nourishes your spirit? So, I kept putting it off. I said I was gonna give my mom an eviction notice, but I kept putting it off because I was so afraid. I was like, I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it. But something happened in the house where there was a blow up. Another blow up happened, and I was not heard again. Like I was pretty much having to scream at the top of my lungs, and I still wasn't being heard. I was being dismissed and ignored. And I remember I went in my room or I went somewhere and I cried a little bit because I was so frustrated because I'm like, this is not going to change. This is not healthy. I am tired. And the next day was April Fool's. And I went to a library and I wrote up an eviction notice using Chat GPT, and I put that motherfucker on my mama's bed. And I could not believe I did it. I put her on her bed and she came home and she looked at it and she just messaged me and said, "Thank you for all this time that we've shared." Now, can I tell you when I did that, I was so afraid about what was going to happen. Her response was thank you. Her response was shock, but she didn't fight it. And I remember I breathed, like I really exhaled for the first time ever. And when I talked to my therapist the next week, I was just crying. And she said, "You did that. You did that. You did that. So you're going to keep doing it. You're going to keep doing it." And I was like, "I don't know if I can." "Yes, you can. Yes, you can. Because what the fear of it, the thing with boundaries or staying up for yourself or speaking up for yourself, it's all in our mind, right? We are so worried about what's gonna happen if we actually choose ourselves. We're so worried that we kinda stun ourselves. We kinda put ourselves in a box because we're coming up with all these different things and we don't even know what's gonna happen. And so for me finally choosing myself and my mom, her response was, "Okay." She was like, "Oh, she's serious." And then after that, what was so funny, because I gave her 60 days, after that, there was no blow-ups. There was just me doing my thing and her kinda trying to navigate, trying to go about her own way. And I never said, "Mom, okay, you can stay," or "I changed my mind." I didn't go back. I just kept firm. Mom actually moved out last weekend. Now, a couple of days before she moved out, I was nervous. I was like, "I don't know if I can, if I'm gonna step in and mess this up." But baby, she moved, and I feel such freedom. I feel such freedom because I'm so proud of myself. I'm so proud of myself because it showed me that boundaries is love. Boundaries for yourself is protection. Boundaries for yourself is an extension of showing your worth, and that people who truly love you, value you, care for you, even if it makes them uncomfortable, even if it makes them feel some type of way, because they value you, because they love you, because they care for you, they'll adapt. They'll adapt. And my mom, her response this whole time has been, "I just want you to be happy. I just want you to be happy. I don't even know if you like me anymore." And I'm like, "Mom, I love you. But in order for us to grow, we gotta go our separate ways because we are hurting each other. And I deserve peace. And you deserve peace too. You deserve to live the way you want to live, and I need to live the way I want to live. And that means we gotta be separate. But that doesn't mean the love goes away. That means the love is formed in a new way. We're forming a new journey." And so seeing this in the flesh was amazing for me because um, I'm able to hold boundaries really good with men sometimes. Well, I am, because I got high standards with men, but I do know the feeling of like when you finally start speaking up, or you're saying what you're not going to tolerate, or you're saying what your standards are, that's uncomfortable. But everything, and this is in everything in life, when you validate yourself, either the person gonna be in your life or they not. And if they not, they're not meant for you. They're just not. And so I think we talk so much about how easy it is, but it's not easy. It's uncomfortable. But there's such empowerment on the other side of honoring what you really want, of speaking up for yourself, of holding true to what you value, of being selfish. Right now I'm being very selfish. I quit my job, my corporate job of 9 years last month. Your girl is not no I don't have no plan B right now. I liquidated my 401k, and I've been paying my mortgage on my house up until February of next year. And so I'm on thin ice. I have someone renting out a room in one of my in my house, and I plan on, once her contract is up with renting, which should be January, February, I plan on selling the house, and I want to travel. I'm going to travel, and I'm going to explore, and I'm going to live out these late bloomer years. I ain't got no kids. I ain't got no man. I'm going to do me. Okay. I don't know what that looks like. I'm going to write. I'm going to speak. I'm going to share. And I'm going to just document what the hell I'm going through, because I don't know. This is new for me, finally choosing myself. And it feels so much freedom. So much freedom. Um, I have no words. It just feels really good to finally say, I matter. I'm important. And I'm gonna fight for that. I'm fighting for the little girl who wasn't heard, who wasn't seen, who just kind of stuffed things down. I'm fighting for her, and I'm having to reparent myself because it's not my parents' responsibility to give me that security or that knowing. It's myself. I have to reparent myself. So I thought I had security before with the job, with the house, but it was false. It was not really security. It was a mask, and it has left me really, really sad and really, really depressed and really just upset. Creativity was gone. I couldn't write. I couldn't come up with ideas, and so it's coming back. Like I'm feeling love again for self and life. Thank you, Danielle. And I want to hold on to this, and I want to cherish this. And um, I want to implore to you guys that it's just messy, and be be okay with the mess. Like, people talk about their journey and how they do X, Y, and Z, and they make it seem so beautiful. But this stuff is be difficult. Making changes, doing things that are not like choosing yourself and doing things that are not the norm. It is not like, oh, it's a walk in the park. No, it's uncomfortable. You have to face emotions. You have to face certain feelings. You have to you have to regulate yourself. You have to, parent yourself. You have to relearn different things. It's uncomfortable. And especially like for me, I'm stepping to stuff in the unknown. I'm just having a complete faith. And there's days where I'm like, girl, you done lost your damn mind. What the hell you doing? And then majority of the time I'm like, I'm good. I'm safe. All is well. Today's a good day. And I trust myself, and I trust what I'm doing. I trust what I'm doing. And this is the first time I felt like, okay, you're actually trusting yourself again. And so that is leading me somewhere I don't know, but my heart is open and I'm sensitive, and I'm feeling creativity again. And I'm wanting to write, and I'm wanting to share it, and I'm wanting to be seen again. I almost feel like the other day I was outside. I went, I've been prioritizing my health again, and I went hiking, and I went on a trail, and a man was hollering at me. And I just forgot for a second. I was like, girl, you forgot. You forgot how bomb you are. Did you forget who you are? Did you forget? Like, I was feeling myself. I said, oh, hold on. I might in a couple months, I might be wanting to talk to a man. Oh my goodness, hold on. What? Oh, wait a minute. I'm feeling myself. So, so it's like, it's a newness is emerging, and me relearning myself is emerging, and I'm feeling that. Tabitha says the journey is fucking ugly and rough. Otherwise, you ain't. Exactly, Tabitha. If somebody tells me, like, that's why I don't really like when people try to, like, when they're telling their story or they're trying to get you to buy into something, and it seems like roses. Everything seems like, oh, you just do X, Y, and Z, and you have this. That ain't real life. That is not real life. That is surface level, like, BS. Because if you're gonna get real about really transforming, transitioning, change, the stuff is ugly. Okay, the stuff is ugly, and it is uncomfortable, but it is still beauty in all of it. It's beauty in all of the mess. And a lot of people want to hide the mess. They want to gloss over it, but I say embrace the mess. Embrace the mess. The mess really, really lets you learn about yourself. And it isn't that you build the foundation of who you are. It, that the mess is the glory of everything. It's the blessing. It's the blessing. And so the beginning of this year has been messy. It has been messy, but I'm feeling damn good right now. I'm feeling really good. Um, in 2 months, I am taking a 3-week trip to Lisbon, Portugal by myself, because I just feel I want to do this to my spirit. And I'm just open. I've been submitting my poetry manuscript to editors, not editors, agents and publication publishers. I've been applying, I've been submitting my work, I've been feeling confident. I'm starting to want to be seen again. That's why I'm on this video with you guys. I wanted to share because there's community out there. There's people that understand. There's like-minded souls. And if I can implore this to anyone who is desiring change, desiring something that doesn't make sense to everybody else, you got to get on spaces or get in places where people can see you and understand you. So even me doing this now, I'm doing this because I'm trying to find tribe. I'm trying to find my people. I'm trying to find the women, the late bloomers, Black women who tired of doing the same thing, who are tired of complacency, who want to live their best life, who want to be in their soft life, in their rest, in their joy, who don't give a F about appeasing everybody else, and who wants to live their life fully. That's what I'm desiring, and I got to put myself out there to have that. So I say all that to say the messiness is the blessing. The messiness is the glory. And, you know, uh, get a therapist if you can, if you really need help with change, because therapy will help you. You can get step by step things that you can do to get things done. Gloria says, "Julius, you are an amazing woman." Oh, Gloria, thank you. So my mom, and that's a good question. My why was she able to stay with me for 9 years? I have medical issues because I had no boundaries, because I was trying to be a good daughter, because because I was well. I'm gonna be completely honest. My mom is a recovering addict, and she relapsed when I was like 14, 13 or 14. And so I had to go. She was a single mother, and I had been staying with her pretty much up to that point. When she relapsed on drugs, I had to go stay with my father, who was not present in my life, but I had to go stay with my father. My mom was on drugs for about like maybe 9 years, like into my early 20s. So I did not trust her. I did not have. I felt abandoned. I had like a whole bunch of resentment, painful issues, just painful child stuff, because my mom was like my whole world when I was a kid. Like that was like my best friend. I believed everything she said. And so I felt like she chose that life over being a mother. And so I did not trust her anymore. I could not be close to her. Then my mom got clean. She got clean in 2009. I think I was 20. She got clean in 2009. And then she moved to Montana. I'm in Texas. She moved to Montana for like 7 years with a man. They broke up and she came back here. And because I had not dealt with my trauma and my fear and my abandonment issues, it was a form of control for me, because I felt like she needed to be with me. If she wasn't with me, who was going to help her? What if she relapsed? What if she, she couldn't take care of herself? So in my mind, I went into parent mode, because I subconsciously went into parent mode, because I thought, if she had been clean 7 years, but I hadn't been around her, so I really thought I needed to help her. Now with her moving in with me, it was good for a little bit, because we healed a lot of the trauma, the pain, the abandonment, like the issues that we had. Like we healed a lot of that, and we got close again. But um I kept like telling her I wanted to live and be on my own, or that I wanted her to, find her own journey. And my mom didn't take me seriously, because I just would say things and I just be like, all right, I'll just leave it alone. Or I would get upset with her and I'll say, then I want you to move out. But then I would just backtrack. I'm sorry, mom. So I was very much not holding boundaries. I was not solid. She did not believe me. I wouldn't blame her. And then I went through a spiritual awakening in 2019. And by that point, I was like, I'm over this. I don't want to work in my job no more. I don't want to live with this woman anymore. I want us to go separate. I want to figure out what I want to do with my life. I had turned 30 or 31, and I was like, I want to do something different. But I tried to talk to her about it. I remember, and I had a conversation with her, and I let other people's fears be projected on me. And so I started believing I could not trust myself. I could not do this. I could not leave my job. I could not be separate from her. And so instead of like honoring myself, I dug deeper into the pain, which I did what my mom had been wanting me to do. She wanted me to get a house. She wanted me to like, become this woman, like to draw a man to me. And so I went and got a house, and